Welcome back. Two men were charged Wednesday after allegedly causing the death of an American tourist, Allison Dyke, in a boating accident on Harbor Island, Pink Sands Beach last month. Chief Magistrate Roberto Reckley arraigned Charles Cash, 49, and Aldo Cash, 41, on charges of manslaughter. Charles Cash faced additional charges of failure to submit a vessel for inspection, operating with an expired registration, employing a person to run a boat for hire without a business license, and operating without a business license. The 38-year-old American visitor was hit with their boat as she was swimming in waters just offshore. The native of Washington, D.C. was airlifted to New Providence for medical treatment, but later died in hospital. Both men were granted bail in the amount of $9,500 with one or two sureties. It may not feel like it, but the monthly inflation rate in the Bahamas, which represents the overall change in prices for 2024, decreased by 0.9% in May when compared to the month of April 2024. This from the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, which has just released the Consumer Price Index for May of 2024. This May 2024 decrease followed a 0.5% decrease between the months of March 2024 and April 2024. The major decreases by group included clothing and footwear at 4.2%, health 4.1%, housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels 3.1%, and the cost of alcoholic beverages decreased by 0.5% in the month of May. It is not clear whether workers at the Princess Margaret Hospital morgue have returned to duty, but Public Hospital Authority officials are saying they have cleaned up the mess made by a diesel spill last week. The Public Hospitals Authority said operations resumed as normal effective Friday, July 19th. That was last week, Friday. But just this week, Tuesday, workers represented by the Bahamas Allied Healthcare Workers Union, their president, Krista Burrows Campbell, said the effects had not been dealt with up to date.
The fumes from the spill has caused a great concern for the staff. It is a health hazard, and so we are not willing to work under those conditions until it is eradicated. Safety of staff should always be first. We are the only morgue in the country, and we are housing more than 200 persons in there. Today alone, we have 28 releases that should have gone out for burial this weekend. And unless the situation is resolved, we are unsure that that will happen.
With the workers being out, there were reports of bodies not being processed in time to be released to various funeral homes. And finally, on Grand Bahama, the government says the foundation for a new hospital there is just about finished. Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Michael Darville, made the announcement in a brief statement on Wednesday, providing an update on the new $200 million hospital. He said construction phases 1 and 2 are underway and on target for their projected completion date, June 2025. The first phase will consist of a 60,000 square foot clinic, while phase 2 will include an inpatient surgical suite. Urgent care facility will be in there as well. Minister Darville says there are currently over 100 workers on the job site getting the job done. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jorino Saunders. It's been a pleasure to have you join us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.